Hello, my name is Arunabh. I go to Monte Vista High School and I'm a rising senior, and here's my modifications. Here's my hexapod, and ever since I've added a few things to it. So as you can see, I have the battery mount from my last milestone. I also have actually modified the battery mount to house an Arduino and also added a camera. So let me quickly demonstrate how this works. So I made this camera actually able to pivot, and so it can rotate with my joystick here. And it only works when I am toggled with all three switches on. If I do it with one of these off, then it will instead move the robot rather than the camera. And so this only works by moving the stick up or down. Sideways doesn't do anything. So yeah, and while I can't really take pictures of the camera like with the camera like as is, I can when I'm connected to the computer. And here is a picture that I took earlier today, maybe 20, 30 minutes ago, using this camera. So some of the biggest challenges that I faced with this project were definitely getting the pivot of this thing to work, because having to do this involved going into the hexapod's own code and just modifying a bunch of the commands, adding a few lines of code, and it was really hard to figure out exactly what I needed to do. And so it took me a couple of days of just looking into the C++ code files before I could even start programming anything and getting this to work, because it was some very complex commands that I didn't really understand at first, but afterwards I was able to code it. I also wasn't exactly sure what to do with the camera. I originally thought I could maybe upload it to my computer via Bluetooth, but then I realized that wouldn't work because the Bluetooth files, or the Bluetooth cannot transfer files as large as an image. It can only transfer up to 512 bytes, I believe. So now that I'm done with my modifications, I think after Bluestamp, I might make more changes to it. I think I'd want to actually make these LEDs, as you can see here, the ones that I added, have more functionality with the actual robot itself. And so instead of just being a constant rainbow, I can maybe make it have something to do more with the robot rather than just some code that always runs the same time. I want to make something that could maybe tell you what the robot state is, so it can give the user a good understanding of where the robot is.